Ahoy!
Ahoy! Hey guys, it's Brittany and welcome back to Brittyween 2019. Brittyween's Scoops Ahoy! Today I am Sarah Sanderson and I love this costume. Hold on, let me go back here and show you guys. I'm just wearing the dress. I don't have my cape on, but it's kind of big on me. I don't know if I just like lost weight because I've been losing weight, so hey girl. But I love this costume. I just love her makeup and everything, and you know, I'm trying to make my hair like all like messy and stuff because she's kind of like crazy. So guys, today's video, I've actually written down this video idea in my notebooks, my Slytherin notebook for like my video ideas, and other notebooks that I have, my pink sparkly ones, for I would say the past like 5 years on my channel. And I've never told you guys this, and because I know everyone's always like, girl, tell us your paranormal experiences, tell us this, tell us that. And like I've told you guys everything, you know? I've told you everything. But there's one story that I haven't told you, and I'm not claiming this to be paranormal. I'm just claiming this to be weird AF. This is one of the weirdest experiences of my life, and it happened in my childhood. It's about my imaginary friend. At least I think they were my imaginary friend. This person's name, this kid's name, was Joey. And he used to terrify me when I was a kid. So I know people are like, what the heck? The only people who know about this are like 5 people. I swear to God, I've never really told anybody this, but I just thought, you know what? This is a weird ass story. And it's very much a blur. I just remember bits and pieces, but I remember how I felt. And I don't know, because as a kid, I was a very weird kid. I was terrified of death. I don't know if you guys have seen my video where I'm dressed as Georgie. I don't know what order I'm posting this, but I mentioned in my Georgie video how I was terrified of death when I was a kid. I still am, it's my biggest fear. And I went on about how death, I couldn't process it as a kid. And music videos, there's a music video by Nickelback. And there was an episode in Buffy the Vampire Slayer where it stuck with me. It had to do with death. Like in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Buffy jumped into this portal to save her sister and then she died. And that scene replayed in my mind for months. And I almost had to see a psychologist about it because it was affecting me and making me so depressed. It's like I just can't process it. It freaks me out. And also when I was little, I've mentioned this on my channel before, I used to be terrified of water. Terrified, and it's weird because I'm a water sign. And I could never swim. It was very hard for me to learn how to swim. I used to wear a life jacket, have one of those noodles, water wings, all at the same time, and I still never felt like I was safe enough to just float in water. And also too, when I was little, I used to have an imaginary friend who was my shadow, and I named her Katie. But at the time, I was just kind of bored because I remember I was friends with this girl, and she was also friends with my brother, and I wanted her to play with me, but she always wanted to play with my brothers instead. And I just made up this girl named Katie who was actually my shadow, but I knew she wasn't real. I was just bored. But this guy named Joey, I don't even know what to tell you guys. I don't think it's paranormal. I just think I had a very vivid imagination and I was a weirdo when I was a kid. Still am, and you know, I'm very proud about that. I just remember having dreams about this kid. So he was my age. I guess I was like 5. Was I younger than 5? Maybe 4? I don't know. But my mom, she used to have this like workout class that she would attend, and it was at this rec center, which is weird because that's where I took my swimming lessons, where I like had not really a heart attack, but I flipped. It took me forever to get into the water because I'm so scared of water, or I was so scared of water back then. That's where I had my swimming lessons. This is also where I would see Joey sometimes too. Like, I don't know. I'm just telling you the bits and pieces that I remember as a kid, and it's up to you, whatever you guys want to think, because I don't even know what it is, to be honest. But I believe it started with these dreams that I had of Joey. Like, I don't even know. I don't know if it's because of a show that I watched that had to do with death, like an episode, and then that kind of portrayed into my head and like created this kid named Joey. But this Joey kid, I don't think he was my friend. He would appear in my dreams, and I remember he would like move side to side in my dreams or something. Like, it was weird, and he used to be in my face, and it used to terrify me. When I woke up, I would be like screaming about it. Like, maybe not screaming about it, but I would just be like, oh, like Joey. I just remember his name was Joey. And also too, I remember there was a kid that I knew in real life, a real life human named Joey. So I don't know, that's what I'm trying to say, like, I don't know if my mind just like created this weird thing because I knew this kid named Joey, and then there was this Joey that I made up in my mind. Wow, people are gonna be like, girl, what are you smoking? And fun fact, I've never smoked in my life. I don't do drugs, never smoked, I don't drink, none of that. So I'm just a weirdo, like I said, and I just share these weird things with you guys. So I just thought this was good for Britney, something that I've never shared with you guys, and I don't know, you just let me know what you guys think. Leave a popcorn emoji down below if you're still watching. So I just remember seeing this kid in my dreams all the time, and he had these eyes that were like, you know the spirals like on Jigsaw the doll, like his face, his cheekbones, the like little spiral things. I used to, that's what Joey's eyes looked like. They were white with like the spirals. So see what I mean? Like, it's just the bits and pieces that I remember, you know? And he used to come to me in dreams like that. He used to have a hat on, a white shirt, and like shorts. And he would just like bounce around in my dream. And I just always felt threatened by him, and like he was not a good person. And then I remember I was at my daycare where my mom, like the rec center where my mom used to take exercising classes or something like that. And I would just literally be there for like an hour as she's doing her exercise class. I was in this daycare, which felt like forever, but really, maybe it was even less than an hour. You know when you're a kid, you like go to preschool and stuff and you feel like it's forever, and literally it's like 2 hours long or even less than that. So, but that's also where I took my swimming lessons, where I had like, like I said earlier, I was terrified of swimming. And I remember seeing Joey in this daycare, and I don't know, like, I don't know if I woke up from a nap, I don't know, but I remember seeing him in this daycare with the squiggly, like the spiral eyes, and he was like going like this to me at the daycare. And I remember the teachers were asking if I was okay, and I told them about this Joey, and I said like, Joey won't leave me alone or something like that. But I think the Joey that I knew in real life, he was actually in that daycare. So I think they thought I was talking about him when really it wasn't him. It was this weird made up thing in my head, or my imaginary friend. Like, it is the weirdest thing, and now I feel like everyone's gonna be like, girl, you were insane. I know I'm insane, you know? I embrace it, that's my brand. I'm crazy. Is this even a good video? Because I feel like that's like all I really remember. I just remember being terrified of this Joey kid, and I can see him in my head so clearly. He eventually went away and I never saw him again, and to this day I still haven't seen him. But I used to see him constantly in my dreams, or my nightmares, I should say. And then I saw him at the daycare. Like, I don't know, I don't think it's paranormal. I don't think it's paranormal. I know some people may be like, well, you know, kids are definitely way more sensitive to spirits when they're younger. I have a cousin who used to talk to the dead when she was a kid, and she grew out of it. You know, now she's 18 years old, and she sees nothing, she doesn't feel anything anymore, but she used to have conversations with spirits when she was a kid. She used to see them floating around her house, you know? So I don't know if I was just like sensitive and maybe it was something paranormal. And remember that infamous story on my channel, the green hand. Guys, I have told you guys that story so many times. I even reenacted it. I made my own episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark, reenacting it and telling it to you guys, making a visual of it so you can see what I saw. This was around the same time as seeing Joey. So I was like 4 years old when I saw that green hand, and I know that was real. I saw it, I remember it like it was yesterday. I can see everything in my head playing when I saw, this is recording, right? Oh my God. I can see the green hand in my head the same way, like as if it just happened to me when I was 4 years old. So the Joey thing happened around then. So I did say about the green hand, like, was it a hallucination? Because I was sick during that time. I was not feeling well. So it very much could have been a hallucination, but I don't think it was. I honestly think I saw something from another dimension. It was like this demon, monster, zombie, witch hand, alien hand that came up and like was moving its fingers. The fingers were so long. I had my Cabbage Patch doll. So I don't know if I like went through something as a kid and I just was experiencing all this weird shit in my head. Like, I don't know. Because it's years later, you know, and I have not seen Joey. I have not seen this green hand. But what do you guys think this Joey was? Like, did I just make him up in my head? It's like he was an imaginary friend because I remember seeing him so many times as a kid. Just always moving like this with the squiggly eyes. Like, it was just the scariest thing. The scariest thing. I don't even know how to, like, I don't know. Is this a good video? I don't even know if this is a good video. I'm just trying to think of things because, you know, stories of my past, because I've told you guys everything except this one. This has been written down in my notebook for years, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should share it because it's a blur to me. I just remember certain aspects, you know? To me now, thinking about it and like really trying to go back into my headspace and when I was a kid, that young, like, I truly don't know what Joey was. You know, a lot of the times kids who have imaginary friends, like, it is all in their head, but a lot of the time they're actually communicating with somebody, you know? But no, my parents don't recall like me talking to Joey as if I would if I were like talking to a spirit as a kid. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just probably one of the scariest parts about my life was this Joey saga. But yeah, that is my weird, creepy, imaginary friend story who followed me to daycare as well. And like I saw him at my daycare. I'm gonna edit this video and see if I like it, so you may not even be watching this because I just feel like this was way too short and I don't have enough memory to make it into like a full story time. But I hope this freaked you out a bit, you know? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed and make sure you have your notifications turned on so you'll be notified every single time that I upload. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts down below. I don't know, you might not even see this video. So, hashtag team Brittany44, hashtag Bertha Vance, hey! And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!